everything been for you? I mean, obviously you worked a bit during quarantine. What
I
was
did.
that like?
That was so different. So working during quarantine was really scary because I didn't go and shoot with everyone, but they sent me an iPhone to record myself and a little rig that they made for me to hook over the laptop. And then they Zoomed me with like the director, the writer, the producer, a couple of people in the Zoom. And then they're like trying to tell me certain things. And then I had to do like a video call with wardrobe and hair and makeup. I don't know how to do makeup. I'm so at hair. So I was like, oh my goodness. I was so like self-conscious about it. And then with normally, you act, you don't see the camera. You may see playback, but you don't see yourself. So now I'm like, okay, scene 3, take 4. And then it was at one point I was like, I don't know what take this is, but scene 4. Like it was too much. It was a bit overwhelming, but and very scary. But once I saw the finished product, I was like, oh, we did good.
So let me ask you, being involved with Love in the Time of Corona for Freeform, now that you have experienced producing yourself, essentially directing yourself, would you consider doing your own projects? Is that something you want to venture off into?
Oh, definitely. I already write and produce, but I've never directed. And people are like, "Oh, well, you could think about co-directing." That's not quite a territory I want to step into just yet, but definitely go ahead and charging forward with getting the projects that I have written into production, and especially with the way the world is now, like knowing, okay, go ahead, leap out there, and because I was waiting, for the right moment to where I could have the opportunity, but it really let me know, like, create the opportune moment for yourself and then allow everybody else to come. Build and they will come.
So obviously I was talking to you a bit about Snowfall and everyone's excited. Do you guys have any idea if you'll be going back into production before 2021 or anything like that? Or are you just kind of waiting with the world?
Okay, so that's everybody's question. Everybody is like, when is Snowfall coming back? Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You didn't hear from me.
I didn't know.
But we're supposed to begin filming September 30th. Now, that's up in the air because when we originally stopped, we stopped March 11th or 12th. They said 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, cool. We're done for 2 weeks. We'll come back. I've been in Atlanta since March 16th. And it was okay, we'll start in August. And then, the governor opened up everything in LA. So they were like, oh, we might move it up to July. Then cases increased and it was crazy. Everything shut back down. So then they were like, it was radio silence. But a rumor has it that we're supposed to be starting filming September 30th. And we may film 4 and go straight into 5. Because
Okay.
yeah, we didn't drop a season at all this year.
So was there any other projects that you had in the can before all of this came down that you had worked on that maybe have gotten juggled or pushed around because of a pandemic?
Correct. So I feel like I had shot Paradise Lost. We shot 1 season and we filmed that last year. I think we started June 3rd and we filmed June to September. Or like beginning of October, very beginning of October. And I mean, obviously we didn't film anything this year. So I don't know if it's going to get picked up for season 2. Everybody's contract has already passed. Our contract is up. So I think with that, it's ran its course because it missed the boat of being able to film season 2. Now I was heavily involved with Games People Play on BET. I was told that we were about to start back, like doing a table read, and then everything shut down. So I don't know. I know we got we picked up for a season 2. I think, with everything that happened with Nipsey, rest in peace to him, and with Lauren, they were giving it some time and allowing her to decide what she wanted to do. So I guess she had decided to come back. They decided to do a season 2, but that went radio silent after everything shut down. It was like, okay, we have to table reschedule. And then now it's like nothing.
We'll see. So given that, what is that like for you as an artist? How do you sort of make sure that you, one, self-care and keep yourself in a positive space? And now, because you were working back to back to back, that's a lot of projects to have coming up and working on. And so you have free time now. What is that like for you?
I do. Oh my gosh. I love it. But I'm so used to being busy and not having, I'm one of those people who I will jam pack my day second to second. So like having free time, it was supposedly having free time. Being home really isn't free time because I'm in Atlanta. All my friends are here. All my family is here. Like I'm either with my family or, and basically my nieces, my nephews, with my brother, my sister-in-law, my mom, my cousins. So it's like I really don't have free time because since, up here we're doing virtual schooling. What my sister-in-law did, she said, okay, everybody is going to contribute. I'm not, because I ain't no teacher. So I teach his theater class on Tuesdays.
I'm not mad at that. You need help sometimes. I know she was like, I'm drowning. Help.
Yes. So everybody, my mom, she just retired. It's her first year of retirement. She was science, so she teaches him science. Mm-hmm. Like everybody has their different little contribution. But I, as an artist with acting, with most art, you never know when your next project is going to come along. So financially, I had already set myself up for any breaks because you could work, you could not work, anything could happen. Your show could get canceled. There could be a whole thing around your show, when the Me Too movement came out, to where everything gets canceled and shut down, even if you had already been picked up for another season. So I strategically handle my finances in a way to where the pandemic didn't hurt me financially. Emotionally and mentally and physically, it did give me a break, but I didn't really have a break. This was more just a replenishment. Being with family pours back into me, being able to take a second to just focus on getting proper rest, focus on making sure I'm working out, focus on eating the right way, making sure that, I'm just restoring and replenishing and pouring back into me. So it gave me that, which I'm extremely, extremely grateful for. But I love working. Like I could work and never break.
Ooh, girl. I appreciate it though, because like I said, you turn in quality work with your work, so it doesn't suffer. So last thing, I saw on Twitter you tweeted one time how you are not an industry girl, basically. You're not all caught up in the mix. You do the work. So talk to me a little bit about that and how it is to be in an industry, but not of an industry.
The industry. Yes. Well, I mean, and not to knock nobody who is, their path is their path. But like, I feel like I'm very grounded and I come from humble beginnings. Like I really had to grind for this. Nobody is really like in my family in a position to have helped me along the way, career wise, like advice wise, mental wise, all types of things, but not like, oh, I could give you a job or I could connect you to this person or I know this agent or this manager or this casting director or producer or writer director. No, I don't have that. So one route one thing my acting coaches and one of my mentors always told me is do the work, stand on the merit of your work. So I didn't feel the need to, I know a lot of people, they're really heavy on like networking, which is great, which is cool. I'm more about genuine connection. So it's not like, what can you do for me? It's do I vibe with you? Whether you can do something for me or not. Right. Like, and if you're supposed to do something for me or I'm supposed to do something for you, it will happen. But I'm not out. Like, you ain't gonna catch me at the parties. You're not gonna catch me on the red carpets. Like, even if I do go to someone's screening and say it's a friend that I'm going and I'm supporting, I'm probably not gonna walk the carpet unless they like beg me to get on the carpet and take a picture with them. But I'm like, I don't need everybody to know I was here. I'm good. Like, I'm where I'm supposed to be, and the people who I'm supposed to meet, I will. Like, so when I say I'm not of the industry, it's just, there's a lot of like fakeness and I'm just not doing it. Like, I'm good.